Wow. Fucking controversy. Hey guys, Ninja Toothpick, and today I'm doing my review of Naruto 632. I'm just so aggravated with the fucking community on this one. Not the community of people, as in more some of the reviewers, because they're completely dogging the series because of how some of these pages went, or like parts of this chapter went. To me, this could just be me being a complete fanboy or something, I don't know. But I thought this chapter was fucking fantastic because it had to do with Team 7 as well as the Rookie 9's growth and promotion of the continuance of the series itself. People were getting mad because how in the end Sakura was like, okay, I guess I finally caught up with Naruto and Sasuke. People have to think. Sakura has been from day one trying to prove herself to Sasuke himself and Kakashi, not as much Naruto, of course. But she never saw herself as useful. She always saw herself as a drag down or someone who just got in the way. And now that she can take point and beat the shit out of some stuff, she finds herself, okay, maybe I'm actually worthwhile this time. And also people are getting mad because they think it was mainly a Sakura moment and they're completely downing the team, the complete Rookie 9 moment. Because the chapter starts out and Ino says, isn't this kind of nostalgic? Yeah, it was nostalgic, but it was also a growth moment. And then Shikamaru's talking about how, yeah, he doesn't want to admit it, but he does have to work with Sasuke on this. And Choji mentions that the last time all 9 of them were together was the Chunin exams, and Kiba's screaming about how he wants to become the Hokage. And Shino bullies him off, and I was like, I was listening, Kiba. You ain't gotta worry about him. Anyway, we get the coolest page of this entire thing for me, and Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto are all on top of this little rock, and Naruto's screaming for everybody to let's go, pretty much. And you have Team Kurenai on the right and Team Asuma on the left, and it's just a really cool moment because it shows where they started with the Chunin exams moment to where they are now fighting a war and being able to take point in most things. I mean, Shikamaru was basically the commander of one cell of one whole squadron with Gaara. Gaara kind of used him as an intelligence person, and then pretty much they have improved entirely because they went from being simple little genin to where most of them are Chunin, but they're at the level of Jonin. And the chapter continues, and the Jubi tries to put out a Biju bomb again inside the thing, and the 4th Hokage tells everyone to brace themselves, but I guess this barrier is like God mode or something because the blast just expands and then shoots straight out the top of the formation, I think it's 4 sun gods. I can't remember the name. Okay, it only said it in a tiny little panel. And then, Naruto's going crazy because he was amazed on how good all of them were. Hashirama brings out a bunch of clones and sends one up to Madara. And he's like, sorry to keep you waiting, Madara. And Madara just kicks back. He's like, clone's too easy. I'll wait for the real Hashirama. And if you think about it, Madara could be wreaking fucking havoc at that point. But he wants to wait for Hashirama. And the other clones open up on all 4 sides an opening. And then Hashirama tells everyone to go. And all 9 of the rookies, I thought it was really cool that they sent all 9 of the rookies into that. And Hashirama traps down the Biju's head. Well, not the Biju's, a Chubi, which is a Biju. I'm sorry, I'm retarded. But anyway, he traps down its head, and then clones the rest of the Alliance and all 9 of the rookies go in. And actually I got kind of off timeline because the rookies going in and stuff come before the Madara part. But anyway, as they all go in, they just rush in, of course, and Sakura, here comes the Sakura moment that was so controversial. I like the moment because it shows Sakura's strong points. It shows that she's improved just as much as the Rookie 9 whenever she was always viewed as the weak one. And I respect that. But the the Jubi Biju, releases a bunch of little mini Jubis. There's bigger ones and there's a bunch of little small ones and there's little raptor dog forms of himself. And they all start fighting those, and here's where Sakura goes ape shit. She gets like a little thought bubble, and she is like punching, and she goes, it's finally ready. And she's sitting here remembering how she was always behind Sasuke and Naruto, how they always fought to protect her. And she thinks, okay, it's ready. And then she punches one of the little clones, and she's remembering what Tsunade taught her. She says, Sakura was saying, we can't leave medical ninjas vulnerable and risk losing them in battle. That's why we never stand out when engaging the enemy in front lines. Tsunade contradicts her and says, now that you mention it, regardless, that doesn't give you a reason not to learn how to hold your own out there in the field of battle, after all. And she says, after all, you're my student, a successor of the Sanin and your, and it shows a little diamond that Tsunade has on her forehead, and we get like a really cool panel of Sakura, like the second coolest panel in all of this chapter. It's Sakura, and she's got the diamond of whatever it's called on her forehead, and it says, Sakura Haruno, you're the disciple of the 5th Hokage. A lot of people always ignore that fact. Yeah, Sakura's a medical ninja. Yeah, she's a kunoichi. Yeah, she was taught by Tsunade. You gotta remember, if Tsunade was good enough to be the 5th Hokage, and Sakura's learned everything from her, imagine how good Sakura is. People tend to forget that fact. And she releases every bit of energy that she's been charging for 3 years in that one punch to that Jubi clone. And it smashes the Jubi clone into nothingness anymore. And then she jumps up and rushes through him and punches it down into the ground. It leaves a crater bigger than craters she's ever made. Okay? Bigger craters than anything she's ever made. And you've seen what she's made. So that's probably a pretty impressive one. And this one punch was enough to impress even Sasuke. Naruto, of course, was scared like a little bitch, like he always has been. And he's like, I am not ever going to fuck with her again. That's probably a good idea. And then Sasuke gives his little Sasuke smirk in that little that was a pretty cool moment. And Naruto looks like a lady whenever he's scared. I just now noticed. He looks really weird. But anyway, and Hashirama is like, what raw power? It might even be worse than Tsunade's. And she's even thinking back about how she couldn't even master that yet. Sakura could. Yeah. And she basically literally cleared the way to the Jubi. Like she busted all the way through up to the Jubi's face. And she was about to get attacked, and Sasuke burns away half the clones with his Amaterasu blade thingy-majigger, whatever he did. I can't tell what he did. It came off like his finger or something. Yeah. And then Naruto hit him with Rasen Shuriken. And instead of standing in front of her to protect her, they give her a really cool moment where they stand beside her. And Sasuke was like, okay, stay out of my way, Naruto. And then Sakura was like, yeah, if you guys are too busy fighting, I'll just steal away the Hokage seat. And everybody, and then Naruto's like, come on, not you too. And all Sakura was like, okay, this time we fight together. That was a cool chapter. A little bit of controversy from other people, but, you know, what can you do? People have their own opinions, but people gotta remember, like, they're getting pissed off at Sakura for saying simple little things, when, you gotta remember, it's a written story. It's gonna have ups and downs. People write these things to have different reactions to keep you interested to see if it's gonna change. Like, the Hinata and Naruto and the Hinata and Sakura. No, not Hinata and Sakura. Naruto, Sakura, and Naruto, Hinata. That back and forth moment, like those moments where they go back and forth, is to keep everybody interested, is to keep everybody into the story. And that one Sakura moment was to keep people thinking, okay, what else can she possibly do? Anyway, guys, that's my take on this entire chapter. So, tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the next chapter. And as always, guys, I'm the Ninja Toothpick, and I'll see you later.